Will, strangers pre-seasons, how's it been for you?
No, it's been good. Obviously, missing last pre-season, the season before, it's been good for me. It's definitely what I've needed. Took a lot of work during lockdown and during the off-season to get myself in a position to be able to go through pre-season and not miss any sessions, and be up to scratch and be on par with the majority of the boys. So no, I've loved it really. It's been a long time coming. No, I've really enjoyed it.
How has lockdown life been? Because everybody's different. Some people are nervous about it. Some people maybe not relishing it, but not so worried about it. How have you been personally?
No, I was all right. It was strange, wasn't it? It was alien to everyone. So yeah, it was a bit of a shock at first, and I think the main thing for me personally, and that's what I said to my close family that I was with during it, it was just about kind of keeping a routine really. Trying to get up and get something done early morning, which for me was my rehab work, and keeping on top of that and keeping my fitness up. And once I got that done and got that out of the way in the morning, it was what it was. Do you know what I mean? You just got on with your day as best you could. If it was inside the house for the majority of the time, wasn't it? But no, it was. I actually thought it went quite quick personally. So it was nice for me to spend some time with my mum and dad, because that's where I did. That's where I did do lockdown in Bournemouth. So, I probably won't get that amount of time with my family for a long period of time. So, in some ways it was quite nice to be able to see them.
It'll be something like 6 months since you kicked a ball in anger. Any Argyle footballers really. I mean, how much are you relishing that first start of the season now?
Yeah, we're all buzzing. We're all excited. We were itching to come back, which sometimes isn't the case for lads when it's the off season and pre-season's coming. But I think every lad will tell you they were buzzing to be back in the routine, and be around your mates. Like we all hadn't seen each other in a long period of time. So no, we're all buzzing. We're all enjoying our football. We've had a couple of games, and it's coming along nicely. So I think everyone's excited. Yeah.
Great to be promoted. Is there a small part of you that feels almost robbed that you didn't get the celebrations that you would normally have had?
Yeah, we're all gutted about that. I think the fans deserve that as well. They followed us, miles and miles last season, home and away, and they're unbelievable. And the one thing we wanted to give back to them was a good party and a good celebration. So yeah, we were gutted, the staff, the players. We were gutted that we couldn't celebrate that with them. Hopefully in time we might be able to. When that'll be, I don't know. But yeah, it was sad really. We did want to give them something back.
And we all know what a close-knit group you are. Obviously, at the end of every season, players move on. Has it been sad that you've not really been able to say goodbye to some of your teammates in the way perhaps you would have done in the past? Yeah, also that the likes of Sarsi's been here for a long time. There was a few of them. Tails. It was Joel's not here now as well. There's a few we could go on. Everyone was close to each other. That's the kind of thing the gaffers brought to this club. We're a very close knit team. Everyone gets on with each other really well, and it's part of the game. On the other hand, people are going to come and go. That's how it is. They might be your best mate. They might be one it is what it is. So yeah, it was sad really, because they were they were a big part of the team. So we all still speak. You're only a phone call away from someone, aren't you? So we could all speak. But yeah. Ryan's brought in some exciting looking players. What are the goals for this season?
Well, we take every game. That's how we do our seasons. That's how we play our football. We take every game as it comes. We want to win every game we play in. So we're positive. The team's looking good. The additions have been good. They've been doing really well. So we'll take every game as it comes, and see what position that puts us come Christmas, and see where we are, and then we'll go from there.
And for you personally, last season must have been enormously frustrating. First season at a new club, and the fans really didn't get the chance to see the best of you because of your injury problems. How are you now? Yeah,
I'm good. Touch wood if this is even wood. But no, yeah, I'm feeling good. It was probably the most frustrating year I've had in football. Never really been one to be injured. So for me, it was a bit alien again. And I won't lie, I hated it really. I was coming up here on Saturdays, as I said before in previous interviews, coming up here and sitting in this room and watching the game every week. As much as I love supporting supporting the boys, you want to be out there, don't you? So it was difficult, and coming back and it not being right, and then having another setback. It was horrendous, really. So, hopefully that's all out of the way now, and I've had a good pre-season so far, and I'm feeling strong. Got minutes under my belt, so long may that continue.
Thank you, Will.
Just a couple of questions, Will, if you don't mind. And everyone I talk to at the moment about you says, "Oh, he's going to be like a new signing." Does it feel like a little bit like that to you as well?
Yeah, little freebie. Yeah, I mean a little bit. I want to. The gaffer put faith in me to bring me here. Obviously, wasn't able to repay him last season. So that's what I want to do this season, and I want to show the fans, what I can do. When I was playing last season, it wasn't right, and that's my fault, really. I was just too eager to get back out there, and that's just who I am as a player. I dying to play football. So, now I know in my head it's right. Physio knows it's right, and the manager and the staff. So yeah, I want to prove what I can do. I've got a lot to prove this year, definitely. But we've got a strong squad at that as well. We've got a great back three that got us promoted. So there's going to be competition for places as well. So it's not like I'm fit, I'll play. I've got to earn my spot in this team. Definitely throughout the pre-season and the coming games. So we've got a strong squad now, so it will be difficult.
Can you give us an idea of what the first few weeks of pre-season have been like in terms of, you were tested to start off with, and then you had to train in separate groups and social distancing and coming into training in your own kit and washing your own kit and eating food. I mean, could you just give us a brief idea of what that's been like?
Yeah, it was different. I think if anyone says you're training in a group of 6 or 7, the balls aren't going to be out. That just means get your running trainers when you go. But that's pre-season anyway. That's coming. But no, yeah, it is. We didn't kick up a fuss. I don't think, for me personally, it wasn't a big deal. It's obviously not ideal, is it? You want to be in your group of 25 or how many players you've got, and you want to be all together and having a laugh. So it was a bit strange at first. We obviously got through that period. Of separate this and separate that, and we couldn't mix with them. They'd be turning up at different times, and we couldn't even say hello to them. It was just you got to get in your car and you got to go. So now we're almost getting back to some sort of normality where we can see each other, and we can we're as a squad now, which is it's a lot better. But yeah, it was strange at the start, but we all got used to it, all got on with it, and we're just kind of hoping and waiting for it to get back to that normality.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I know, yeah,
Fingers
definitely.
Crossed.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time, Will.
No worries. Cool.
Brilliant, thank you, Will.